Hello, dear literature students. In this video, I'm going to cover the Sound Machine essay. I hope that you have read the story by now and that you enjoyed it as much as I did the first time that I read it. And it's still one of my favorite stories. Let's check out the prompt. So, here is the objectives and purpose, which you can check out, and ultimately, we're paying attention to that larger theme of connection to nature and environmental responsibility. So, the word that comes to mind is a steward. We are a steward of our environment, and I think that this story really touches on that theme. So, our central questions for this paper are as follows. How does the story explore our connection to the natural world? In what ways does the story suggest that we have a responsibility to preserve and protect nature? How can the themes of the story be applied to real world situations? And what lessons can we draw from our own interactions with the environment? So, as you can see, you're starting with clear focus on the story and bringing about textual evidence to support your claims. And then we're offering applications to how we see this theme manifested in the real world. So its implications, right? It's significant. These are some guiding questions that we have to help our thinking towards crafting this essay and addressing our central questions. So, of course, as usual, it's going to be MLA. It'll be at least 1,500 words, the final draft, and these will be the points. So, 100 for the paper itself. We're going to do a peer workshop next time, but that will be 20 points, and having correct MLA is 5. So, please pay attention to our dates, and do make sure to submit as doc, docx, or PDF. And obviously, if you use AI, I know there's contingencies. Sometimes there's errors, so if it's 50% or less, then I let it go. But if it's 90% and more, then that's automatic 0, and that can be reported to Dean of Students. So make sure to do your work, and it's the rubric right there. Now, we have this outline, which is the very first thing that we're going to have do. The first part leads us to brainstorm about the story, thinking about its themes, and this is all brainstorm part. And then we return back to our central questions. And this part is the skeleton of your paragraph. So write your thesis. How will you introduce the topic, the theme, and a little bit of background information and thesis? So remember that each body paragraph has to somehow support or harken back to your larger project, which is in your thesis, right? These are just some samples of some topic sentences that you might include for body paragraphs, but they're just suggestions. The topic sentence goes here. The supporting evidence is what you'll use from the story to support that. And the analysis is how you'll put together both that topic that with the actual examples from the text that you'll use. So these are just some examples for body paragraph topics. And I hope that this outline is helpful. Enjoy the paper, and I hope that you had fun with the story. And I recommend reading it again with your highlighter. Make sure to annotate, it's very important. All right, guys.